All right, so we are on the time. My name is Wael Mukhtar. I'm the Director of School of Engineering. It's my pleasure and honor to welcome all of you to our annual meeting for the industry, co-op employers, and community partners get together. We used to call it luncheon, but this time we'll make it virtual luncheon. So uh, without further ado, I'd like to invite the Dean to say a couple of welcoming words.
Again, I'm happy to welcome you to this unusual format for us. This year, you'll notice that the design conference is dedicated to Seymour Padnos, who we lost recently at the youthful age of 99. Probably our greatest supporter in the community and just a true gentleman. I know that he would have loved to see the work that the students are doing. I've had a chance to take a look at some of the projects online. It's again a wonderful year, and we're looking forward to a great rest of the day. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much, Dr. Kwiatkowski. And thank you for the continuous support as well. So let me now talk a little bit about the conference. We put a title for the conference as Excellence in Engineering Education. And I've been thinking a lot about my opening statement today with this big word, excellence, and why we selected that for us, especially this year. We feel in the School of Engineering, excellence in education, educating engineers will be based on strong theoretical foundation that we put down so that you can build from a solid ground, hands-on and state-of-the-art application that inside classrooms, inside projects, and of course, working with you in co-op and sponsor projects, and then where the community will partner with us. And finally, supporting the community. So an engineer is a global citizen that should carry that skills forward. So if we are teaching engineering skills, hands-on, theoretical, we also train our students to be the carrier of these skills to the community moving forward. These are the 3 stars we like to call for our excellence in engineering education. We have a very successful year. Although we were hit mid-March by the COVID-19, but that did not affect that high standard of excellence. Our students are getting the delivery of the quality education, getting tested, and working very closely with a very group of dedicated faculty. So I'd like to thank our graduating class and congratulate them for, as you will see in an hour or so, very outstanding set of projects. They put together so many hours of work. Faculty who did the work with them, faculty who are currently teaching and supporting, and of course the community partners. The quote says, it takes a village to raise a child, it takes a community to educate an engineer. So it's very honoring and very moving to me to meet every year with our partners, and we celebrate together this achievement of our students and faculty as well. So the plan for my presentation is to show you some of the activity that students and faculty did over the year, and also to celebrate the achievement of some of the awardees, students, faculty, and partners as well. So that's the goal of today. So I'm going to work closely in this half an hour to cover all of that. So it's a partner that has students, alumni, that many of them stay in West Michigan, faculty and the university, and of course the employer that work with those students from the freshman year all the way to the graduation and hiring down the road. Changes in our leadership. We have two new faculty chairing the programs. Dr. Cornell will be the assistant director starting from summer. The same, Dr. Roffer is also the ME chair, Both of them experienced faculty, and we're looking forward to their contribution. They are replacing Dr. Rhodes as assistant director. She moved to the biomed program chair now. Did great job over the last 4 years in this position. Dr. Susan did also great job for maybe 4 years or so of mechanical engineering chairing the program with EBIT visit and several activity. Really appreciate their effort over the years. Dr. Kraus and Dr. Joy will be chairing the IE and the EE programs. Again, looking forward to further contribution, experienced faculty, and willing to put the effort and willing to take that position these days. Dr. Cornell was the IE chair, did a lot of effort into it. Now she's moving to be the assistant director. Dr. Don has been the EE chair for over 12 years or so, maybe more than that. Did a lot of improvement, a lot of time and effort, and great leadership for the EE, and we're looking forward for his continued effort to support the school and the program as well, and thank him for the service and leadership. We have two new faculty, kind of new faculty joining us. This faculty has been with us as visitors. Now they will be tenure track faculty. In the EE side, Tom will join us, and Farid will be in the ME side, embedded and circuits in the EE side, solid mechanics and control in the ME side. Happy to have both of them as well. The IDC, last year we talked about half using it or introducing it. Now it's fully functioning, and with the changes we're making in the coming fall, that center will be maybe a major center for us to allow us to offer large classes and so on. Hopefully you had a chance to visit it in the design conference last year, and hopefully you'll have a chance to visit it again when we go back to the normal operation. Some of the achievements from the faculty, Dr. Bain got the award of the teaching award, which is very high level teaching award, although Dr. Bain has been with us for maybe 7 years or so. However, his outstanding record put him forward for this award. Ryan is the lab supervisor of the new building, has been very engaged with the community, and he got a nice award for community engagement. Dr. Bogdan, second book coming in end of next year, and his area is EMC, has been teaching it, working with the community, and now textbook for practicing engineers. Solar energy research with Dr. Joy and Dr. Bang, that with a fund of about 20,000. We have been engaged with the community since day one of COVID-19, and here is Dr. Shuduri, Ryan, and the rest of the volunteers making masks. They almost turned the IDC into a manufacturing facility, and they did make about 1,000 masks so far for first responders, for community, and so on, and masks at different levels, and it was very impressive and shows how close we work with the community. Here is another example of working with the community and partnership with other universities in a high-level research for units that will be used in the ICU. One of our student teams competed and got the first place runner-up in the Society of Manufacturing Engineering under supervision of Dr. Sanjovan. Another example of research fund, ADMI, which is the Applied Medical Device Center, managed to get $700,000 of grant. We are teaching focus, however, we are capable of continue to do that cutting edge research. So another example of working with the community and developing assisted device through courses, 301 and 401 are BDN required courses, Dr. John Faris and Dr. Rofer. The same team has another success and additional members like Dr. Ree and the physical therapy group with another 21,000 or so of fund in this area. Solar racing team has been working hard to prepare and compete. Of course, we couldn't do the competition this year, but hopefully that will be something that will come very soon. So this is very much, I know I was quick, very much a summary of some of the achievements in our faculty. Now it's time to pause and say congratulations to a special set of students. Every major picked an outstanding student, academic outstanding, ethical outstanding, professionalism, activity, community engaging, and so on. This outstanding student is our way to show the world the product of this excellence education in engineering. So this is a list of outstanding students in different majors. So Nigel from the EE, Noah from the mechanical, the masters, Nicolene, Seth from the manufacturing, and computer sciences ribbon. So these are an example of the outstanding students, but these 5 stood out of the group and was picked by the faculty as a group to present a model of our engineering, how the engineering program will change academically, service, and all of other components. So congratulations to all of them. I'm really happy to acknowledge you. I wish we had the chance to actually shake hands and congratulate you in person, but at least showing the name and how hard it is to reach this level. We're really looking forward for your professional steps moving forward, and the best of luck going forward. So this is the first group of awards, and I'm happy to really present. In the next couple of slides, I'm going to switch to other presenters who will start presenting awards for the co-op. So let me introduce to you Professor Lafreniere and Chris Babbitt from the Career Center from the School of Engineering, who we're going to present to you the co-op awards. Diane, go ahead. Let me unmute you.
Just a second here.
Now we can hear you. Go ahead.
Good afternoon and welcome to those joining us today. I'd like to extend congratulations to those students as well in their academic discipline for the fine work that they did and the excellent award that they received today. I'd also like to extend a warm welcome and congratulations to all the graduating seniors on the fabulous job they've done over the last several years at GVSU. We're proud to have worked with you along the way. For those of you who have not met me, I'm Diane Lafreniere Sebastian, Chair of the Co-op program within the School of Engineering. And on behalf of the entire school, we'd appreciate your willingness to take time to meet with us today. Since my transition into this role in 2016, we have an increased number of students as well as employers and industry partners who participate with our mandatory co-op program, which is the hallmark of the engineering program at GVSU. We're increasingly grateful and proud of the efforts our students and employers make to engage in the practical experience necessary for a career in engineering with both domestic and international sites. This year has been exceptionally challenging at multiple levels, but we're focused on providing experiential education opportunities for our students, and we're committed to working with our constituents to make this happen. On behalf of the entire school, I'd like to congratulate the graduating seniors again and wish them well in their professional careers. I'd also like to take a brief comment or moment to talk about the upcoming fall semester. This year, we have approximately 150 students on co-op, most completing their final rotation. We're pleased that we have received confirmation from most employers regarding employment continuity in light of the current crisis and are doing our best to support both the employers and students in this capacity. This being stated, we'd like to thank all the employers and industry partners for your assistance as we work together to produce the next generation of Laker engineers. And now, without further ado, is the exciting portion. We're going to transition over to the awards ceremony, and I have the distinct honor and privilege of presenting 3 of the 4 co-op awards, Supervisor, Advisor, and Student. The first award being presented today is the Co-op Supervisor of the Year. Each year, the graduating class submits recommendations, and this year, Jared Rogers, a mechanical engineering student, submitted a nomination on behalf of his supervisor, Mr. Mike Swistak at Herman Miller. According to Jared, Mike had a considerable role in developing him as a professional and personal capacity and building his leadership skills. Mike was willing to go the extra mile to help Jared and to groom his technical and professional development while working at Herman Miller. Although not a requirement of the co-op program, Mike also assisted Jared in personal development, including helping with auto repair and other things in regard to humility, respect, accountability, and listening skills. On behalf of the School of Engineering, we're pleased to present Mr. Mike Swistek as the Co-op Supervisor of the Year for the 2020 year. Please take a few moments to review the video file presented on his behalf by Jared on the forum site that was gone through earlier today. Congratulations, Mike, and thank you to Jared for not nominating your supervisor in this capacity. The second award is the Co-op Student of the Year. For the 2020 academic year, the faculty and staff in combination with the co-op employer have selected Mr. Jacob Colling, a mechanical engineering senior, for this award. Jacob excelled academically as well as within his co-op environment, COPS, which is located in Zeeland, Michigan. Immediately upon entering the university, Jacob quickly developed himself as a leader within the School of Engineering community and became well known among faculty and staff for his relentless work ethic, technical and professional aptitude, and ability to engage at all levels of the university. Jacob participated as a co-op panelist at last year's Engineering Design Forum and was an impressive advocate for the co-op program. Moving forward, Jacob has chosen to pursue a PhD immediately upon his hire. On behalf of the School of Engineering, we're pleased to present Mr. Jacob Culling as the 2020 Co-op Student of the Year. He has certainly made great strides in his engineering leadership and has had a great impact on the employer, community, and GVSU faculty and staff throughout his time at GVSU. And we're very proud of his accomplishments and desire to pursue an advanced degree. Along with the School of Engineering recognition, Jacob has also earned recognition for the American Society of Engineering Education as a national finalist for the Co-op Student of the Year. On behalf of the American Society of Engineering Education, congratulations to Jacob on this outstanding award. Again, please check out the Co-op Forum site to learn more about Jacob's co-op experience and his future plans. Congratulations, Jacob, and best of luck with your chosen career path. I wish you were here to join us today. The third co-op that I have the privilege of presenting is the Co-op Advisor of the Year. Collectively, the graduating senior class, faculty, staff, and employers have provided helpful feedback regarding the nomination for this award. This being said, it's my pleasure to present this award to Mr. Trevor Eakin, a visiting faculty member in the electrical engineering area. Trevor primarily teaches foundation-level computer and electrical engineering courses related to digital design and embedded systems, but he's also participated in the co-op program as a faculty advisor during the past academic year. And he was very successful in juggling a large student advising workload while building the students in an academic and professional capacity. Trevor is a former GVSU computer engineering student. He participated in the co-op program at ViaStor beginning in 2015. He's the recipient of 2017 Wisner Family Engineering Fellow Award. He graduated with a bachelor and master's degree from the School of Engineering in 2019. And throughout the past couple of years, Trevor excelled in his role as a faculty member and co-op advisor. This being said, I'm pleased to have the opportunity to present to Mr. Trevor Eakin as the 2020 Co-op Faculty Advisor of the Year. Please be sure to check out Trevor's video on the Co-op Forum site and learn more about his role at GVSU. Congratulations to Trevor on this impressive work within the School of Engineering. And again, we wish we were here today directly with you, Trevor. At this point, I'd like to turn the floor over to my colleague in the Career Center, Chris Babbitt, for the presentation of the 2020 Co-op Employer of the Year. Thank you for joining us all today and enjoy the remainder of the conference.
Thank you, Diane. And thank you to everyone joining us here today. As Diane mentioned, my name is Chris Babbitt and I support the Patnos College of Engineering and Computing from within the Career Center at GVSU. A quick update from the Career Center before we jump into the award here. All of the recruiting for the fall will be online or virtual. So for those of you who are co-op employers in the audience today, be looking for a note from our office, likely early next week, talking about the different options for engaging with our students this fall. Now, I have the honor of presenting the Outstanding Co-op Employer of the Year Award. Come out right out and say it. COPS has participated in the co-op program at GVSU for 13 years, and in reviewing the records, they continue to hire a large cohort of co-op students each year. They provide those students with very meaningful work, and they look to develop students into full-time hires through their co-op program. They have a near 70% conversion rate from co-op to entry-level employment, which is pretty stellar. This commitment to each year making co-op students a central part of their company strategy is greatly appreciated by me, my team in the Career Center, as well as all of the folks over in the School of Engineering and the Padnos College of Engineering and Computing. Early on in the pandemic and prior to the start of the summer semester, Eric Steenwick, Director of Strategic Growth for COPES, who's on the call today, and I had a conversation about the 10 co-op students that were expecting to do co-op at COPES during the summer. Eric told me that eliminating the co-op program was one of the, and I quote, last levers they would pull if necessary because of economic concerns. Fortunately, business has somewhat stabilized since then, and so that lever was not pulled, but I think that approach of viewing co-op students both as an immediate asset, but also as employees to be developed toward the future is what makes COPES an outstanding co-op partner. So the 2020 Outstanding Co-op Employer of the Year Award goes to COPES. Like the other awardees that Diane mentioned, COPES has prepared a video for viewing at the Co-op Forum website. Thank you again for your partnership and commitment to the GVSU Cooperative Education Program. And with that, I'll turn it back over to Dr. Mokhtar, our host.
Thank you, Chris and Diane, and really appreciate the effort both of you work hard. As you all know, co-op is required for all of our students. We used to have 10, 15, 30, 40. Now we're talking about 150. So per semester, we're talking about a couple of hundred companies you have to work with through Diane or Chris or the rest of the team to make it happen and make it meaningful. So the co-op experience for our students are real learning experience with outcomes, goals for every semester. And the soldiers behind the scene are the two you see in front of you. Diane and Chris work behind the scene. They do visits to sites. They work closely. They help students to write a good resume and help companies to hire the right student. So they do it from A to Z. Really appreciate all the effort. I wish I have an award to give both of you, but our award is our students finding the places. Again, thank you very much both for that. So if I present the School of Engineering Excellence in Education as a bird, and the bird needs two wings. Co-op is one of these wings. So let me talk about the other wing. The other wing we have as senior project. So we rely on companies and partners to develop and work with us in these challenging engineering problems that get our students to work in an interdisciplinary team and make it happen. So many of our faculty, as maybe 10 or 15 at least every year, participate in the capstone project and work closely. Maybe the rest of us, to some capacity, participate in it. And the leading team for it is Dr. Bang and Dr. Rofer, who are doing a lot of work to work with the teams, or the faculty, and everybody else to make it happen. At this moment, I'm going to switch the mic to them so that they can present the awards for the senior project. Let me get my technical stuff working and get one of them to be unmuted.
All right. Hello, I'm Chris Pung, and myself and Dr. Reffer have been taking care of senior project here for the last few years. And I think obviously this year was very interesting and actually in a way satisfying, because we have a design and build project approach here, right? We design usually first semester or second semester, we build and deliver something, which is, kind of, that's the gold standard for senior projects. And having co-op employers along allows us to actually go a little further, right? Because now you have somebody actually maybe involved with the company that can help us elevate things. And obviously when COVID came along, well, things had to change, and the students, obviously worried, well, what's going to happen with senior projects? I said, well, we're going to take care of it. And basically it was a lot of a discussion about, okay, where is the sponsor at? What can we do safely and still deliver a quality product for them and a quality experience for the students? And I think overall we did a very good job. There was a lot of kind of, you might say, scrambling that first couple of weeks, but after that, everything kind of got, okay, this is how we're going to approach things, and away it went. It was very, very satisfying. And a lot of it was asking the students, okay, what do you think you can do? And they came with actually from fairly surprising things. and it was very, very nice to see. And from the employer end of things, we had employers that were just going great guns because they're in the medical device industry, and they were just, well, we need more of this product you're putting out, et cetera, and super busy. We also had some that industry wasn't going well, and they've had to lay people off and everything else, and they still managed to support our senior project. Some of the budgets may have had to change, but still, even with the ones with minimum budgetary support, still took their own time to support us, and that was very much appreciated, and by myself, the faculty and the students. So that was very, very nice. This coming forward, kind of the policy is how we're going to handle it. To be for new senior projects is whatever you have in place at your company, our students are expected to follow those same guidelines, and so that'll guide us going forward as we learn new things here. All right, I think I'd like to proceed to the award now. This year's outstanding senior project sponsor. What we kind of judge these things on is how much, how much they support the students. What was the interaction like? How what that sort of thing. And this year was Autochem Medical, and in particular Jordan Rollinger. They are the outstanding industry sponsor for our senior project. And I was particularly impressed because Autochem Medical is one of those companies that I know their level of what they had to do with the whole COVID thing going on ramped up so much, and they still had time for our students, and they managed to have a build for a very challenging project. So congratulations, Autochem Medical. Very much appreciated. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And again, thank you to Autochem Medical, and thank you, Chris and Wendy and the rest of the senior project team for the very hard work you do in senior project. We really appreciate all the effort and all the work you do. And I like your quote, the golden standard. We have multidiscipline, industry-sponsored projects cannot get better than that. So thank you, Chris, and thank you, Wendy, for the hard work in this area. I'm almost done with my time. I have two things to talk about. First one is the community and our college lost a dear partner and friend in the community, Mr. Bodnas, who have been long-time supporters of us, who passed away short time ago. He has been in-person support beside other ways of support all the way to last year, attending this conference, meeting with the students, and doing his very best to be involved with us, although his other things that he's doing, he will be missed. And as a small symbol of our honor for him is we dedicate the conference this year to be in his memory. So you'll see that in the main page, and I'm using this couple of minutes to mention that, so that we really, at least we mention it in this way. Now, in the last couple of, last minute or two, I like to show you the actual website, how we're going to do the conference this time. So if you go, let me see if I can get that running. Okay, I think I got it running. This is a website for the university, and this is a school website. So if you go to engineering, this is our school website. You have the rest of the information. The banner itself is the virtual conference. If you click on it, it will take you to the other dedicated website for the conference. You go there, here is information about the projects, our welcome, and then these are the forums. You can click to any of these. And finally, these are the companies, each one of the companies. And then you click on any of these are the websites, the names and the time that you can chat with the teams. So this is the projects, and if you click on any of these icons, you'll be able to go to the project and see the video. If I pick one of them, AutoCAM, for example, then it will take us to the AutoCAM project and show the abstract, a little bit of information about the project and so on. So please take the time to check that website, again, from the main website, you can go here, you see all the information about the projects, and you click inside, you see the video, and you see a little bit of abstract, and then you'll have a chance to actually chat with the students according to certain levels. So this is another project, couple of videos to show the project, and so on. I know it's not the usual way that I stand in front of the machine, touch it, talk to the students, but I start to like it. It's, you know, I can zoom in and zoom out and see the CAD and see the videos. So with that, I'm running, I know, quickly, and these are the sponsors of our projects for this year. Also on the same page, you will see when will be the time, and the link that you can use to chat with the students will be on their page. And finally, we have a project for us. Here's where you go. You click here, and then you put about the project to the Doer Center, the senior project. And we started last year to have only one channel. You send the project to us, and we'll figure it out. Small project, we'll do it as a small course project, as a Doer Center project. Larger project, we'll make it as a capstone project. Really, really large project will be multi-years and so on. Thank you all for participating, and thank you all for the presenters as well to take the time and come. Congratulations to the graduating class. School of Engineering has been keeping a standard of high standard of excellence engineering education, and will continue to do that. Thank you all. Please enjoy the conference, chat with the students. Your homework for today, because I'm teaching online, will be to go and see at least 3 projects. Make sure that you complete it, and the exam will be next year. So thank you very much all, and we'll see you in person very soon. Thank you.